10 bizarre things only female dogs do. Hey there, dog lovers! Have you ever noticed your female dog doing something totally weird and wondered, what on earth is she doing? Well, guess what? You're not alone. Female dogs have some seriously strange quirks and behaviors that can leave even the most experienced dog owner scratching their head. In this video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of female dog behavior to uncover 10 bizarre things they do that you won't believe. From phantom pregnancies to hidden heat cycles, we're covering it all. And stick around until the end because number 7 is so strange, you'll swear your dog is playing tricks on you. Let's get started. Let's talk about one of the strangest things female dogs can experience: false pregnancies. This can be confusing and even alarming for dog owners. A female dog who hasn't been near a male dog can start showing signs of being pregnant. This includes a swollen belly and behaviors that mimic a real pregnancy. This happens due to hormonal changes after a heat cycle. Her body might think it's pregnant even when it's not. Her body starts producing the same hormones as if she were expecting puppies, leading to symptoms that can be confusing for both the dog and her owner. She might start nesting, producing milk, and even experiencing morning sickness. This can be a roller coaster for both you and your dog. It's important to be patient and understanding during this time. The good news is that false pregnancies usually resolve on their own within a few weeks. Most dogs will return to normal without any intervention. If you notice these symptoms, consult your vet to ensure there are no underlying health issues. Remember, even though it's not a real pregnancy, your dog is experiencing real physical and emotional changes. Offer her extra love and support. Spend quality time with her and be patient. Indulge her nesting instincts with a comfy new blanket. Creating a safe environment can help ease her stress. Have you ever noticed that your female dog seems to favor her left paw? It's not just a random occurrence or a quirky habit. Well, you're not imagining things. This behavior is actually backed by science and has been observed in many female dogs across different breeds and ages. Studies have shown that female dogs are statistically more likely to be left-pawed than male dogs. This means that when they reach out to touch something, play, or even give you a high five, they often use their left paw. Scientists believe this paw preference might be linked to hormones and brain lateralization, similar to how humans develop a dominant hand. These differences can be influenced by a variety of factors including genetics, environment, and even the way they are trained. So, next time your girl is playing fetch or giving you a high five, pay attention to which paw she uses. It's a small detail, but it can tell you a lot about her natural inclinations and personality. You might be surprised to discover she's a lefty, and if she is, give her an extra treat for being one of the cool kids. Left-pawed dogs are unique and special, just like left-handed people. We all know that dogs are fiercely loyal companions, but did you know that female dogs can be especially protective of their puppies? It's true. Motherhood triggers a surge of hormones that can turn even the sweetest, most docile female dog into a fierce protector. If she senses any threat to her pups, whether it's a stranger approaching too quickly or another animal getting too close, she won't hesitate to step in and defend her little ones. This protective instinct is hardwired into their DNA and is essential for ensuring the survival of their offspring. So, while it's important to socialize your female dog and teach her good manners, it's equally important to respect her boundaries, especially when she's in mama bear mode. Remember, a mother's love knows no bounds, especially in the animal kingdom. Let's talk about a behavior that can be a little awkward to witness: humping. It's something that can catch dog owners off guard and leave them feeling puzzled or even embarrassed. While often associated with male dogs, female dogs can hump too, and it's a behavior that can occur at any age. And it's not always about what you think. Sure, sometimes humping can be a sign of sexual arousal, especially in unspayed or unneutered dogs. But that's not the whole story. It can also be a way for dogs to release pent-up energy, relieve stress, or even communicate dominance. If your female dog is humping excessively, or it's becoming a problem, it might be a sign that something else is going on. In such cases, it's best to consult with a veterinarian or certified dog trainer. They can help you determine the underlying cause of the behavior and recommend strategies for managing it. Remember, every dog is an individual. Some dogs may hump more frequently than others, and that's okay, as long as it's not causing problems. So, don't be afraid to ask for help if you're ever unsure about your furry friend's behavior. Mood swings and furry feelings. Just like humans, female dogs experience hormonal fluctuations that can affect their mood and behavior. During their heat cycles, you might notice your usually playful pup becoming more clingy, irritable, or even a little withdrawn. These mood swings are a normal part of the hormonal roller coaster ride, and usually subside once the heat cycle is over. However, if you're concerned about your dog's mood changes or they seem extreme, it's always a good idea to consult with your veterinarian. They can help rule out any underlying medical conditions and offer advice on how to best support your furry friend during these times. Remember, a little extra love and patience can go a long way in helping your dog navigate the ups and downs of her hormonal cycles. Want more helpful tips on understanding and caring for your furry friend? Subscribe now, and never miss a chapter that could make a difference in your dog's life. Oops, I did it again. Understanding urinary incontinence. Urinary incontinence, or leaking urine, is a common problem in female dogs, especially as they get older. This can be caused by a variety of factors, including weakened bladder muscles, hormonal changes, and even certain medical conditions. If you notice your female dog having accidents in the house, don't scold her, it's not her fault. Instead, schedule a visit with your veterinarian to determine the underlying cause of the incontinence. Depending on the cause, your vet may recommend medications, behavioral modifications, or even surgery to help manage the condition. With proper care and treatment, many dogs with urinary incontinence can live happy, healthy lives. Get ready for this one, folks, because it's a doozy. Some female dogs experience something called a split heat. This means that instead of having one continuous heat cycle, they have two separate heat cycles within a short period, usually a few weeks apart. Talk about keeping you on your toes. Split heats can be tricky to detect because the first heat cycle might be very subtle, with only mild symptoms. This can make it seem like your dog is out of heat when, in reality, she's just gearing up for round 2. If you're unsure whether your dog is experiencing a split heat, it's best to consult with your veterinarian. They can perform tests to determine if your dog is in heat and offer advice on how to manage her cycles. Remember how we talked about false pregnancies earlier? Well, nesting behavior is a classic sign of both real and phantom pregnancies in female dogs. As her due date, or what she perceives to be her due date, approaches, your furry friend might start gathering blankets, toys, and even clothing to create a cozy and safe space for her imaginary or real puppies. This nesting instinct is driven by hormones, and is a completely normal part of the reproductive cycle. So, if you find your dog rearranging your laundry basket or hoarding pillows, don't be surprised. She's just doing what comes naturally. Embrace the nesting phase and provide her with plenty of soft materials to create her perfect den. While all dogs bark, howl, and whine to communicate, female dogs can be particularly vocal during certain times, such as when they're in heat or feeling anxious. This increased vocalization is often a way of attracting attention, signaling discomfort, or even expressing excitement. Pay attention to your dog's vocalizations and try to understand what she's trying to tell you. Is she barking at the door because she needs to go potty? Is she whining because she's feeling lonely? By learning to interpret your dog's vocal cues, you can better meet her needs and strengthen your bond. Just like humans, female dogs are prone to certain health issues that are unique to their sex. These can include uterine infections, mammary tumors, and even complications related to pregnancy and spaying. It's essential to be aware of these potential health concerns and to schedule regular checkups with your veterinarian. Early detection and treatment are crucial for ensuring your furry friend lives a long and healthy life. Don't hesitate to ask your vet about any concerns you have regarding your female dog's health. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to keeping your furry companion happy and healthy. So there you have it, folks. 10 bizarre things that female dogs do that you probably never knew about. From phantom pregnancies to split heats, these quirky behaviors are just a part of what makes our female canine companions so unique and lovable. But the learning doesn't stop there. Now that you've unlocked the secrets of their strange behaviors, it's time to deepen your bond even further. In our next video, we're revealing 12 heartfelt ways to show your dog you love them. They'll understand. We'll explore the best ways to communicate your affection in a language your dog can understand, strengthening your connection and making your furry friend feel like the most loved pup on the planet. Don't miss it.